I do realize I might be stepping into the dragon's lair right now, but how to set yourself up from DAW to live set? That's going to be today's video. Are you ready? Let's go do it right now. Hey yo, check it out, I'm Analog Kitchen and thank you for checking out yet another video. Now if this is your first time here, don't hesitate to click subscribe and hit that notification bell. Whenever I upload a new video, you'll be kept in the loop and you'll not miss out on anything. Stick around till the end of this video. I will tell you all about the mixer project that I've got going on. I'll tell you all about Discord. I'll tell you all about music on Bandcamp. So there's a lot to learn. So feast your ears on this segment right here. So how does this work then? I am going to show you on what I'm doing within the environment of the computer. I work with Studio One. PreSonus' Studio One is a DAW that I love working on. I love it for its versatility, I love it for its sound capabilities, and I do love it for the fact that I'm using it as a tape recorder almost. If you're that old and you know how tape recorders work. If not, and you're new here, thanks for subscribing. Welcome. Well, tape recorders work in a sense that first you practice some stuff or you think of something and then you record it onto tape. That is a proven technology of way back when. This is how Michael Jackson, for instance, with Quincy Jones and Bruce Williams, they've recorded Thriller that way. Even going way back, going to Sound City Studio even. Other bands like Nirvana and stuff recorded the stuff. You practice, and then you record everything onto tape. Now with today's capabilities, it's different. So you can, on this tape environment, now all of a sudden place stuff on top of it. That's what a lot of people do. They've got like loads of chains of plugins and this and that. I will go into how I structure my sound. So there's a bit of sound design there. So you can take a lot away from this video today. Even if you're not the DAWless kind or whatever, I will show you step by step on how I get sounds, how I get inspired to get sounds, how I will work them, how I will do it. So looking at my live set, I will just use 4 different elements to work around. So as a hybrid producer, as I said multiple times, it means I will just get my inspiration from existing things. So I'm going to go through this unison chord sound pack. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. And I'm going to start with a TopLoop. It's a bit too busy. Too many snares. See? Nice. Let's use this one. Also, I'm using 4 different bars. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Now, just if I'm closing up my window, you can see that the different tracks that I'm using in my live set are already here. This B track, this B track, this B track, this B track, and so on and so forth. So we're going to create a new one, right? So now we got this loop. Let's look at this loop and see if we can take out stuff that we would probably need, right? So it's on follow song, which is the letter N, which is sitting on top of here. Okay. I'm really going to go for a fragment of this loop. And I'm there. Probably this little itty bitty piece. Yeah, thank you. There's a hi-hat embedded in there as well. So I'm going to just like do this, delete that. I'm just going to go in and maybe make it even shorter. So now let's go. Is it too short? Probably. So let's take that out. Let's make a shorter loop so we can focus on what's going on. So I'm with letter P, I'm looping this selection here. Every other measure I'm going to take out, boom, and see what is happening. Right. Okay, that's stupid. Let's do this, and then all of them will go and do. Okay. Yep, it's on a countermeasure, so I need to make sure that I'm going to stick that on the right beat. So let's go in and just do this. Cool, yep. So now we got that going. I'm gonna cut off the beginning and place that towards the end so I know that my loop now is working. Thanks for playing. Okay, so now I got this. Now there's a trick that I also do. Let's glue this up first with G. So, and then obviously since we need 4 bars, we're going to copy this 3 times. So now we got 4 bars, and then we'll say P. So now we've got the whole thing. And once again, with G, the whole thing gets glued together. Now, as you can clearly hear, there's a lot of debris in between the sounds. And I would like to shorten the sound. Now, there's 2 ways of doing that. You can either use a gate, which is what I'm not going to use, but I'm going to use a transient shaper. So we're sticking on the transient shaper right here. And listen. Nice. Nice and snappy. That's how I love my beats. Now that I've got that going, let's save it. I'm going to go back to the files and I'm going to go in for an atmospheric loop that I'm also going to adjust. This is amazing. So this I'm going to use, but I'm going to transpose it to where I need it to go. So let's go straight in and go for my friend Serum, which is what I'm also going to use. So I'm going to go in X-Verse Serum. That's I'm going to stick on another track. I'm going to save it also. Ooh, caca sounds. We'll get there, so then we'll listen to this. This needs to go down 4, out of the top of my head, 4 notes, -4, or is it -5? No, that's not what happens. This is on 0, and this sample goes on -4, right? I think it's -5, but no, I was right. So, cool. So that means that now, 0, this, and I'm only going to use that first note. Well, let's see. This one is the same. Here. Yeah, it's got a different attack. This note right here. So I'm going to place that on the first one, and now I'm going to make my own sequence with it. Which means that, Serum, you need to go away for a while. Let's zoom it in so you can see correctly what's going to happen. So I've got this top loop sitting here. See, I'm on 125 BPM, by the way, which is cool, because I'm also going to use 125 on my live set. But mind you, you can go up and down a little bit, but then the 1010 Blackbox will start to stretch the sounds. So I also take that into consideration right here, that if the sounds get grainy a little bit, that it shouldn't worry too much. It shouldn't sound too bad. Ideally, no. So first, 4 of them. No, let's go for 8. So let's do not this, obviously, but this. Get out of here. Okay, this is better. So, okay. And yep. Nice. Okay, on this measure right here, which is the 4th one, I'm going to double. Hang on a second. No, do it like so. Do it like so, and then say reverse, so that we can have a little bit of a variety here. So it's, woo, I'm liking that. Okay, and the last one is going to get double. Bam, bam, bam. Oh man, amateur. Okay, cool. Got this. Bam. Okay, I'm going to go in like this and do it like this. So, and I'm literally not really thinking on what is happening. Again, I'm going to chop this bit up or even and say reverse. So, and then I'm going to make crossfades because I don't want any zero crossing BS going on. So Shift X. Now I've got all these nice little fades happening, as you can see. Do we hear them? Yeah, we hear them. And now I'm going to go even a little bit more dramatic into it. I'm going to also stick one here and see how that works out. So now it does. And the fades make it lag a little bit, but the way I get rid of that is by using a sidechain on it. So I've got a nice one here. Oh, let me find my sidechain, which one was it? Vengeance here. This is a nice one. Look at this. So it's already quantized to the tempo of the DAW. And I'm trying to do it in a way that it does the sidechain thing, but not too apparent. Okay, so now that I got this, save it, quick, fast. Now there's a trick that I do to really go mental with this sound. I want this sound to be weird. So I'm taking the Saturn by FabFilter. I'm going to go in and place a few bands. And these bands, this is a guitar pedal almost. It does a saturation thing. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take this one out. This is the top loop. You can hear it. Now that's nice. And I'm going to automate what's happening right here. So back in with the top loop so that I got the groove going. Then I'm going to hit A, which means my automation window is there. I am going to touch this, and in the top corner you can see here, ooh, nice. It's already got this thing embedded in its memory. On A, here's the line, and then I'm going to put automation on touch, which means that if I'm touching this now, you'll see this show up here. Now, first let's do a dry run, so which means like get out of there, put this on re, and then okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't care. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and there it jumps. Cool. First to embed it here is put it back on read, stop it, save it. So now I've got a bit of a, what is it? LFO thingy going that I have introduced myself. Now let's find another band. I would like to have that whiplash vibe on the bottom end, the whoop sound. So I'm going to do the same with this band. Enhance a little bit the tone, so that's the band treble, and the mid slightly. So I will go in and say, so same thing, place this thing on touch, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, very important is to place the sidechain as last in the chain. Because if you're a little bit off with mousing around instead of mapping stuff away, because I want to get to the live set fast, I don't want to be hanging around the DAW too much. But this is just stuff that is almost impossible to just like accomplish on a live set. So that's why I work hybridly, to just like really work it like this. Now, what have we got so far? So I was saying, placing the sidechain on the last step of your chain here means that it will stick everything on the beat. And if you're really off beat, the more you engage the sidechain, the more it's going to get stuck to the beat, right? So that's how you quantize your shenanigans. Like so. Cool. No thinking. So now we've got our top loop, we've got our embedding thing. If you want to transition between tracks, this is how I use it, because this on the Blackbox is going to go into reverb and into a filter, obviously. So this can now be set to really go in, start a track like this. And this is a question that Brad F on my Discord page, one of my patrons, asked me, how do you start a track? Now, well, this is where it starts basically, because I want something to enter the room that instantly invokes adrenaline, hypnotism, and you can't pinpoint where the sound is coming from, so this is how I'm doing it. Then I'm adding the kick drum. You'll see it later how I'm going to do that. And then the top loop comes in. So obviously your track is fire out of the gate. Now another track, let's save it fast. You'll see me save it all the time, because what you don't know, since you cannot know, is that this is my second run at this, because the last time when I was recording it, this thing crashed and we don't want it. So let's go here. And now we've got another track with Serum. On Serum, we're just gonna go in and think ARP, arpeggio. I'm going to place my arpeggio here. I'm going to play it myself, and I'm just gonna go in and do this. Cool, so just copying notes, and now it's in the key of C, well, minor is what I'm going to make it. So I'm going to take all these notes, take them down, an octave, another one. To get into the zone, I'm going to place a reverb here. Waves, a delay. Take off the analog button always, because this is a lot of noise that you don't need. Okay, place this ping pong on stereo, because now it plays this. Let's shorten the notes a little bit, which means taking, there's an N in the back of the harmony. This is either on the grid or off the grid. All the notes, shorten notes, and now you can hear this. 1/8 with a D, and now with ping pong. You don't hear it because it is delaying, but it's delaying on the same note. So obviously we're gonna go take the second note, take that fourth note, and go take the third note. So now we go. There you go. And I'm probably going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to go in quick fast. In future videos, I will explain how and why I get to this. Okay. Another thing that I didn't do is, if I'm going to copy notes, engage N again. You'll see it here, because otherwise it will not copy it on the grid, and it's just cumbersome stuff. So with the duplicates, we got, and on this high notes, the melody is going to come from these high notes, right? So just to keep it simple, I probably just delete those and do it like so, and then make a little bit of a step down, which means you'll see me playing it on the side by the ear. This is where I am right here. Right, so you see, that's the melody that I would like to here. Let's lower this because this might be distracting. Cool. And wouldn't it be cool if this worked a little bit more triplet-wise? So I'm going to take this out and then move this one over one measure. Ah, nice. And then this does the same. Go. No, same thing. You okay, let's think. Switch the bam. Okay. But as you guessed it, this goes over 4 bars. So let's get out of there and let's just make it a little bit more interesting. I'm going to go in and duplicate this twice. Bam. So, okay. And then duplicate it again. And I've got bass notes here. Oh. Go back in. These ones need to go to whoo. This is my bass line, goes from here to maybe here, which is a bit cliche, but we'll get there once we figure out what's happening. So, okay, let's open up the complete thing and copy this over again. So we go. We can even go. So I'm going to be using 3 chords. It goes like. Back in, boom, boom. Cool. Let's do something to this sound, shall we? Because this sound sounds like buff. Okay. What the hell's going on here? Okay. You'll mix it on your live set, but obviously if you can get your levels great here, it will be helping you out. So sort your levels out here. This crazy little thing is only atmosphere, so I'm going to turn it down. Wait. That LFO thing that we just made. Now we're going to go in and say, okay, I kind of not dislike this sound, because it's just a basic sound from the serum. So let's go in and say, see what happens. Can we do something crazy? Ooh, that's nice. Let's lower this volume plus. I think I need to do something in here before it gets engaged more. Okay, let's look for a sound. So again, I've got some really crazy presets right here. There's a lead, there's a perk. What do we have? Let's see if we got this lead. What happened? sick and tired of not getting to what I want, so I'm going to take out all that high end. Okay, now that I've got that, I think I need another sound to accompany what I've got right here. Because this is a little bit unclear, so I'm gonna go in and get Diva. Diva is going to help out and just up it. Yeah, so I'm going to go in. Nice. Get a different sound going, so I'm going to go here, and then I've got sounds here. What do I want? Do I want a block? Do I want something? Oh, choices. Let's go for an ARP sound, something like this. Make sure that the sounds are short enough, all of them. I will go for here and say all, set all to. Hey. Okay, lazy man that I am I going to go in? No, I am not. I'm going to split it here. Bam, delete that, and then do it like so. Okay, glue them all together. Whoop, yep. And again, save. What I'm going to do is go back to my fab filter setter and really going to kick this sound in the butt. Do I need a lot of bands? No, I don't, because I want to go in and make broad strokes here. Do I like the reverb on the sound? No, not at all, I don't. So, because what I do like is this sound that I've got myself, which is in a Valhalla, obviously, and that's going to be the Valhalla Shima. So. Cool. So now I've got what I want. I think that this is what it sounds like. I think I'm going to go in here. I'm going to say bounce. I'm going to bounce this pad that I have, but I'm going to stick it, import the track. So now that I can edit the audio. So go in. Nice. So now it's sitting right here, which means that I'm going to mute this or even hide it. So mute it. A. With A, I get out of automation mode. I'm going to go shift mute, and then I'm going to hide this track because I don't need it anymore. Hide track, because what I've got right here is Let's normalize it. I don't like the beginning. I think I like the second part better. Yep, definitely. Glue it together, and again, my FEP filter trick. 3-band EQ. Oh no, let's take out that sub low end then. Save it, cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place all these things in solo. I'm going to say like, this is C minor, this is important. So first I'm going to go and export my TopLoop, right? Which I think is also something that I need to normalize. So there you go. Save, so I know that everything is loud as hell. And then we've got 3 elements going, right? So now we can build a sound out of it. This is going to sit snugly atop my 909 drum computer. So what we're going to do is this. Export, the name is there, but don't import it into the track. So we're gonna go in and do this, because I need this thing. No, I need a folder to open so I know where I am. Boom. That's exactly what I want. And then the melodic techno set. Oh no, it was track 13. Cool. And another mistake. Oh, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it right now. So it's track 13. So instead of 15, yeah, 13. And this should not be MP3. Export. There you go. How does it sound? Nice, nice and crisp. I'll make a folder here, a new folder that says T13, and then I'll place C minor behind it. Hey, what do I see here? Oh no, 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 no. The bracket here, and same here. Bracket here, bracket here, there too. Okay, cool. So now track 13, I've got my 13 top loop sitting here. Now I'm going to bounce the rest out, and this means taking this out of solo, taking this in solo, export. Let's do it this way, and let's say like go in and go there directly. So you can see that here it's already going into this folder. Open it up, and this is the 13. It's not a top loop, but this is the, what was it? LFO2. Let's say that. Yeah, don't know if it is, but we don't care. Bam. Okay. I know I keep hearing people say, why are you hitting the keyboard so hard? I don't know, man. Just suppressed aggression, I guess. Okay, what's this? A little bit brighter, maybe. shaping the sound, and then see if the background stuff still works. That little arp. You know what? I'm going to change that synth into something that I know will be a little bit more suited. So I'm going to change it to the My Tai, which means it says replace. Yes. Boom. So now. Boom. Boom. Okay, of course, obviously not. This no, this yeah. Okay. Cool. So now I've got my arp back because those double notes are clearly not working. Cool. Duplicate. Copy it. Copy it. Jesus. Okay, there you go. Copy it. Oh, there you go. Okay, trick. There you go. Nice. I guess shorter notes. Less delay. More reverb. Different delay here. Turn it on. More. Play it with the rest. Longer notes. Okay. should work. Yeah, there you go. Finally, took me a while, but now we got this sound that is, yeah, sounding like one sound. So let's render it out. This is the Lead Arp. Okay, normally I will go in and just do this for days, obviously, but for sake of this already very long video, so we're gonna go in and say, this is the part where I say I don't wanna. Okay, this is going to be the Lead Arp. Yep, and we're gonna go in and say render. Bum. Go. Boom. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Ooh. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make a little bit of an effect thingy that would make this stand out as well. So I've got downshifters here. Right, downshifters, clearly. Very, very dramatic. Now, this is going to go over 4, 8, 12, 16 bars. So there's an impact that does this. Yeah, and then we got uplifters that start here. Bam. So this goes to 149. You'll see it work in a second, right? So up. So, oh, nice. Really? Let's see if I'm correct. Yeah, so if I was to use the loop, you'll hear this. And this needs to go in very, very quiet. 1, 2, 3, and still a little bit too quick. So yeah, this goes here, and then we've got this going here. Bam, bam. So obviously that's what I needed. Open this back up again, and then this and this goes bam, like, oh, P. So now I've got a big 2, 4, 6, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay, and this I'm going to render out as well, and this is going to be my effect, which means that the track's got its own little space. FX loop. Bam. Cool. And now I'm going to go say whoop. Takes a little longer because it's a longer sound. And now we're going to set this on the Blackbox, on which I've just loaded all the samples. So the samples are in a column from top to right, meaning that atmosphere loop that we had, that's on the top one. Below it is the theme, the ARP theme. Below it is our little LFO tool, and below that is our top loop. So just to get my bearings, I'm going to start with that top loop, right? It's now running, so I'm liking that. I'm instantly going to go to track 1, on which I have engaged all these sounds, the drum sounds being spread out. So rather than the TR-909 running its own sequence, I can now get to my drum sounds manually, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I'm record it in. Bam, 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 bam. Woo, that's nice, right? Now, as I said, let's also do this and store this. So this is what that atmospheric loop is. So longevity within these shorter type of sequences this is the way to do it with those effects like I just showed you. Because now it's just only going to just build up that white noise, that white noise, that white noise is coming. And in the meanwhile, I can contemplate my next move, so to speak. Now, there's no music involved as of yet. And since I would like to get my bearings between what I have created on the computer and what I want to play live, let's play that. There's this LFO thingy. That LFO thingy's got a lot of high-end content, so I'm going to go in to that specific cell. I'm going to go in again, and I'm going to map out a filter to it. So there's a filter here. Now that I've touched it, I can easily go on and say learn, and I am going to engage it here. So now we've got how nice is that? So now we got the bit of that, you know, that mysterious kind of vibe thing going. Okay, I know it's in the key of C because I just figured it out. So on track 5, I think track 6, I'm still recording, track 6 here. I'm gonna go out, track 6 is my minitar, right? So I'm gonna go straight in and play something like there's a wrong note being played there, so I'm going to take that one out. Let's play this first, the first one. Cool. So which means like out of there, I'm going to say, woo, erase, and then erase this note, note 38, take it out. So now it should be okay, right? Cool, I'm liking that. I'm going to go back to my drums on track 2. I'm going to place a hi-hat, and that's an open. Let's go for a close hat and play. You don't hear it, but you're gonna hear it if I open up the decay bit. Ooh, I'm liking that. Also what I like about it is now that I'm playing it in here, there's velocity engaged, as you can hear. So I can play louder and softer notes, which is what I like. So the RK008 is taking care of that kind of vibe as well. Do we need a clap? Probably. I'm gonna go to a different track again, track 3. Look for the clap and play it something like so. I'm gonna go in straight for the groove, right? Bam, 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 bam. Ooh, I'm liking that. There's my right cymbal. Take it out of record. Whoop. Straight. Track 4 is going to be my right cymbal, like so. Boom. Nice. Jump, jump, jump. Again, I can mix it here, but I think it's a bit too loud. Play the minis are a little. Now, what I also like is the mutes that I have right here, right? I've got mutes sitting here. There's my kick. There's my hat. So, no drums. I go in, 5, 6, 7, 8 drums. So now I can just play around with that, right? Now, if I was to make a breakdown, obviously, knowing that music is going to come from that third cell up. I'm going to take out the kick and the ride and say, play that melody. The trick with this bass line is, it is a bass line, but at the same time, it really is not. Let's shorten the note. And let's open up the pitch a little bit more, so I'm going to go 2 up. Listen to what's happening right now. Kick in. And those low notes that we just embedded on that sound, remember, on the ARP, now I'm going to play those with the subsequent 37. Woo, there we go. Record it in, straight, boom, and up, and down. Back up and back down. Whoa, nice. Take it out. Listen to what's happening right now. Kick out. Woo, I'm enjoying that, because then if I take out 8 and put 1 back in, I can easily say like, okay, put this down and off we go again. Now I've got the JP08 sitting right there, which is on track 7. I'm going to go for patch number 33. Take this out. Build up a little bit of space. Now I'm going to take out that theme and play this. And back in, back out. Which is going to make sense if we engage the subsequent 37, which is sitting on track 8, like so. Let's record this in. Cool, now we got that. Woo. And I've got my Acid Box 3 sitting right here. Kick out. And backwind with that theme and the kick. Ooh, very nice. Now I'm going to take out the music a little bit, which is simple because the music is on my last 2 channels. And the low notes on what I've just played, you saw me struggle with it on the computer. I did it deliberately because you don't hear them. They're falling away into what is playing right now. Let's take this out, and we've got another thing that we can play. So now we're back. Bam, 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 bam. Kick out, right in, and you gotta love it, man. What's happening? Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, now I still have a track that is not playing, which is on 5. On 5, I am going to play my trusty DFAM. So I'm going to go here and say, I'm going to engage it. From the minute I'm now going to, let's lower the filter here. I'm going to engage the filter on, engage filter here, and go in, so, and then we'll play like There you go. Woo. Right out. Ooh, liking that. Yes. Bam. You hear how that white noise in the background is constantly driving you to a certain in a certain way? I'm liking that, right? Cool. Now I'm going to take out the kick, which I can do here, or can do here, and now I'm going to play this music. Again, if I want to just play a little bit more of what you know and what you've seen a lot, is let's go into that cell and say go in. I'm going to hit info twice, play a little bit around with the filter, still leave it on 0, because now I'm going to go in and it says learn. I'm going to say learn. Tweak the knob, and gone it is. Ooh, now we got take out the top loop. This is what I love. See? Breakdown. Now. I need to map it out a little bit better though. Take it out and play the rest of the music here. Oh, you're gonna like it, you know what I mean? That's how you build up the track. Well, you see how important it is to have these things going. But mind you, kick out. Now I'm gonna play my top loop. You know, and if I turn everything down, say for instance, this goes out. Now I've got this basic sort of like driving thing going where I can just go. Now you understand why I got that little LFO thingy doing what it does. Because I need something to just like play ball and have a boogie behind a dumpster with the DFAM here. Right, simple. Baseline. that's how you build it up. You just build tension, but it's all to do with what kind of ingredients do you need. You know what I mean? I think those top loops are really helping me out, right? So listen, if I was to damp the bass line here, and this thing is also in the middle, that little LFO tool. Cool. Listen to what's happening. I still hear my strings, so I'll need to take them out as well. Now you just really enhance your 909 drum computer. This is, without it, a sound we all know and we all love. And then you can debate, okay, let's look at the sound. Once you know your ingredients, play around with the Falco here. You know? There you go. See, you get into this vibe, right? What's next? Probably Minotaur. Track 2. Let's overdub a little bit. Overhead. Bam, 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 bam. Go to track 3, I think on that clap, thinking, you know what, that clap, I don't hear it too much. Let's make it a little bit more going, erase it, clap here, yeah, no 39, we're going to erase it. Okay, now we're going to go in and just bluntly play it on the 1. Yep, there you go. So now it's a different vibe going, right? Play the pass. Take out the kick. Slowly engage the right cymbal. Kick back in, bass line. Well, there you go. You know, I mean, I'm really enjoying the vibe. I'm really enjoying how this thing works, how it is going to work. This is my white noise, by the way, so you turn it off. But you get an idea of what's happening, right? I didn't even, and let's do that quick, fast. Let's play this. Let's play this. Or maybe a half. Let's see effects. Yeah, there's effect on there. This is without it, so this is how it came out of the computer. With a little bit of reverb and delay that we did right there. Did we do reverb? We did delay, we did. Okay, so now I'm going to add reverb and delay on the Blackbox. Ah, you're gonna like it. This is so cool. So Brad F, once again, you say like, how do you start your track? You can do it twofold. I usually start like this, with a moderate bass drum. Something like this, and invoke a little bit of adrenaline, a little bit of curiosity, right? Hi, it's in there. probably play my clap then. But everything in moderation, right? I mean, this is starting with the melody. You can also say like, okay, no, I'm gonna start differently. Cool, then you say like, okay, then you start from here. Right, and then this is also a great place to start. If you got a DFAM or something like it, you'll start with drums or with just like moderately shaped stuff, you know. Listen, there is musical information there, but you really need to hear it first. You don't hear it because if you play like this, it just feels like a small, say, snare or hat. I've got delay on it, so if I take that out, it's even a little bit more dry. But from the minute you do this, now all of a sudden people have got that tone on their mind with a kick, with delay. And I'm even going to go in and say like, you know what, I'd love to really go for a different vibe here on this delay, which means I'm going to go here, and I'm going to do a, there you go. Top delay it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Once again, wham, bam. Hats and clap. Bow, 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 bow. And that's nice, you know, I'm really enjoying it. So music. It's playing the whole sequence. I'm just only playing the first notes here. So you don't hear the whole music playing. This is also nice. Again, opening it up. Wow. Nice feature of the Box 3. It's a really cool filter. Back in. Taking out the kick here. Now I'm going to introduce the subsequent. With the black sky. And the kick. Which I've muted over here, obviously. I've got two places where I can mute the kick. I can do it here. Or do it here. Because sometimes if I'm working here, I don't want to just like move all the way over here, right? So it depends on where I am. Let's lower the clap a little bit. Play the kick. Open up pad. Okay. Record a drum roll in, maybe also on the kick channel. I'm going to record right now, it plays. And then take it out, listen. Play that arp. That is how you do it. Dingo and Daniel are patrons for this week. thank you for supporting the vibe. And they found me by going to patreon.com/analogkitchen, where I've got a bridge into Discord and where the community just congregates and we talk shop, we talk about all this kind of stuff. But I'm very keen to see on where you guys think today's video was going, because I can't not remember that I've just done anything coming from a DAW. So this is the first time that I've done that. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on there. If there's music that you're looking for, there's a track that I've done called DFAM Jam #1. I could have looked for a more colorful title, but unfortunately that's that. It's all about the music, right? So yeah, go find that on Bandcamp. So that's there. You won't be breaking the bank, as you will not with Patreon. It's a support platform where you can find the like-minded people in the community. There's also channel memberships if that's what you like to do, and thank you ever so much. It helps me make better content and work these things into a better overall experience talking about synths and stuff. Now, on the mixer front, I am so happy. There's new development as we're now thinking of, because it's okay, I'm just gonna go flat out and say it. It sounds so good that I don't think it's going to be just a performance mixer. You can even use it into your studio. So we're going to make it in a modular fashion, not modular synthesis, but in a modular fashion. So there are actually different kinds of EQ. You want to have a DJ EQ with the phono auxes on top of on a channel strip. That is possible, as well as the more studio-oriented dual concentric EQ. So you can just build up the mixer the way you would like it, in terms of how many faders you would like and how many. Maybe you would like to have a hybrid of the two. I've got two record or phono channels and 6 studio channels. It sounds like a Neve desk. It's absolutely awesome. We're actually going to finalize what's happening right now, so we're working on that, so I'm so happy. The last parts have been ordered, and then it's just assembling it and putting everything together and making sure that it does what I'm saying that it does. So I'm looking forward for it. A nice cool thing to do is for you guys to come up with a name for that mixer. At the moment I'll call it the AK01, but come on, you know. It's going to be an analog mixer. I do feel that there's a gap in between the DJ mixers and the studio mixer, so that hybrid could be there. And think of a mixer where you can, you know, easily connect monophonic synthesizers to a channel. Easily got a mute and a start stop and stuff like that, you know. So it will be a cool mixer for DAW-less performers, or performers in a sense that, you know, if you're not like Octave One and there's 2 of you and everyone just knows what they're doing but you're by yourself, this mixer is going to help you out. It's going to give you more hands. It's going to enable you to just do a crazier performance with more stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's that. So keep your eye on this space. If you made it this far into the video, you, sir or ma'am, are an absolute superstar. Thank you for being here. If not, like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel. And I will be here next week with another video. My name is Analog Kitchen, and I'm out. Thank you for watching. Got you on the rebound. Peace.